today we find it a very good opportunity to present our work, our creation, in a way towards recognizing games as an art form, a potential art form, and also a very serious cultural medium. So I'll go through all the designs we've done here around 3 years, and I'll explain some details about each of the paintings here. Just for your information, all the paintings here are done digitally. It's all on computer. There is no paper, or it's printed, but the drawings and the paintings are done all on computer. And all these paintings have been done early in the production. So it had been done at a time where nothing is produced for the game. So what you see here is the base for all the content you see in the game in 3D. So all the artists, all the designers start from what they see in these designs and try to reproduce them, whether through 3D models, through character design, through atmosphere, lighting, colors, and all this stuff. So here we'll start with these characters, and by the way, you'll feel some differences in terms of the treatment of the brush styles, because these works have been done by 10 different artists. It's very we have a very multicultural team. So here we have young Ezio Auditore, who is the hero, the main character of Assassin's Creed. So as you can see here, this is done by Vincent, and he has a very unique style brush. As you can see here, there are some brush effects here, and all his paintings that I'll show you here shares the same brush style.
What's his name again?
Vincent Gambouz. And the thing is that every artist on the team has a very specific touch, a very specific style, which is really interesting and reminds us the same aspects in the classic paintings. So even if it's digital, it follows the same rules and the same characteristics of classic painting. So this is a design by Rosa, one of the friends of Ezio Auditore. We had quite a challenge to come up with a feminine costume that looks a bit masculine, because at that time most of the feminine costumes were a very large role, and as we wanted in the game, we wanted her to be very athletic, very agile, so we needed to find an adequate costume but look feminine and stay fit with the era. So we come up with this design. Here is one of the early concepts we did for Ezio Auditore. The thing here is we wanted to emphasize the Italian womanizer guy. That's why we used to kind of open this area, and we wanted to keep this mysterious feel at the same time. So that's why he has a part of the face that is hidden by the hoodie. And the drawing that I've been doing, Leonardo da Vinci, and try to create the model in 3D and see how it would have looked if it was created in reality. It was a really interesting exercise. This is a design for the hideouts. It's because the feel we wanted to give to this area is that the assassins just came, found this place, found this dentist apartment, and tried to recycle all the furnitures to do their animus sessions. So they just plugged in some devices to I don't know if you know the concept of the animus machine. Is that you can put somebody on the chair and connect him to the machine, so the machine get access to the DNA cells in his body and try to read the old memories. So they connected all their machines and devices to this seat chair they found in the dentist apartment. Here is the drawings for the villa. In the game, the villa is kind of the realm of the hero of Ezio. So it was a gift from his uncle, but it was at a very decayed state, and he needs through the game to upgrade it until it's flourished, and try to upgrade also the houses and the village that it's around. So this is the early stage, which is really decayed. It's really abandoned. So that's why the ambience is a bit dark, a bit dirty. This is a drawing for the Santa Maria del Fiore in Florence. It's one of the biggest landmark we've ever done in Assassin's Creed game. It was quite a challenge because this kind of buildings requires a huge amount of performance, of memory for the PlayStation and for the Xbox. So we needed to really take the object and divide it into small pieces to make it calculated part by part, so to make it easier for the machine to calculate it. It was pretty interesting challenge. As you can see, we really wanted to emphasize the feel of proportions. So that's why this huge building is surrounded by small houses. So it truly stands out from the rest. Here are two drawings from early production of Assassin's Creed 1. By the way, all these concepts were done for Assassin's Creed 2. These two are for Assassin's Creed 1. This is Renaissance setting, and this is Crusades. So this is in Acre, the city of Acre. This is the market, and this is the citadel. The thing we wanted to emphasize since Assassin's Creed 1 is to give a modern feel, modern look to a historical setting. So instead of trying to give a painting effect to this historical setting, we wanted to give it a more photographic feel, so it looks a bit modern. That's why most of the whites and the lighting areas are very strong. Because if you look into classic paintings, all the lighting is very smooth. There are not very much contrasts, but here we wanted to look like photographs. So it's very white, very bright, it's very dark. You can see it here. You can see it here also. It's very bright, and in the middle is very dark. This is one of the secret areas we had in Assassin's Creed Brotherhood. So this is under the I don't know if you know Rome, but this is under the Palatine Hill in Rome. So here we collect one of the most important items in the game. It's the ultimate armor. It's not here. It's not here on the painting, but in the game you have access through a secret door. Then once you enter, it's like, wow, there is a huge ornament, and inside this ornament you have the ultimate suit for Ezio Auditore. And here we come one of my my favorite. This is the first design, accepted design we did for Ezio Auditore, the main character in Assassin's Creed 2. What I wanted to do with this first concept is take a very basic shape and try to reproduce and recycle this shape all over the character, so the character looks as memorable as possible, even at a subconscious level. It's a bit tricky, but as we are talking about the assassin, so the main shape would be the letter A. So the letter A is kind of reproduced all over the painting, all over the concept. So you have the letter A here, obviously. You have the letter A here. You have the letter A here. You have the letter A here. So this helped us to nail down a direction for our communication for the main character. So in all the posters we did for Assassin's Creed 2, this shape of letter A is reproduced and recycled as much as possible. Maybe it's not obvious at first sight, but it sure has an impact at subconscious level. But Ezio Auditore, we just wanted to have some fun with the masks, because the theme, the theme of the carnival in Venice allows it. So we found very funny models of masks and stuff. So we came up with this mask. So as you see here, it's a very close-up design. We wanted to emphasize the decoration, as it was the Renaissance. So we wanted really to push this level of detail and decoration and richness of the ornaments. These are very small concepts, but they are very small because for these ones we don't spend a lot of time on them, because we call them mood boards. Their first purpose is just to give a quick idea about the colors and the atmosphere we want. We don't go too much into details. We don't spend too much time on it, because the main purpose is not showcasing the details, but just the colors. For example, this one we did this is one of 20. So we do these small vignettes like in a day, and this helps the guys who do the lighting to do easy setups and very quick setups. So that's why they are very small. Here again, another concept from Assassin's Creed 1. And here again, the same very contrasted feel. Here, very burnt whites. Here and here, and very dark areas to achieve this photographic feel. Also, many color deformations. You see an unusual, very strong green here, very strong blue here, another strong blue. So, pretty much it. For sure, we are using a very historical setting. We try to be as accurate as possible with how Venice looked like at that time, but we wanted to have some fantasy, a fantasy ingredient in the city. So we recreated the Ponte Rialto. It's a very famous bridge nowadays, but at that time it was all made by wood. So we decided but it was all straight. So what we've decided is create a version that is in between the old one, the wooden one that was very straight, and the curved one we have nowadays. The curved one that is from stone. It's very you can find it on many postcards and stuff. So we took the shape of the modern one and the materials and treatment of the old one. We found it very interesting, very iconic, and in the game it's a very memorable landmark. And here we come to Machiavelli. It's one of the most important characters we have in Assassin's Creed 2, and one of the best friends of Ezio Auditore. Here again, we wanted to have a fantasy touch to the character to make it more interesting, because on all the paintings of Machiavelli he looks really serious, and we found it could be a bit boring for the game, so we add some, let's say, a badass look to him.